talk more about Michigan's Governor Gretchen Whitmer. She was on our show Wednesday, and we talked to her about the stay-at-home protesters at the state capitol. Few were wearing face masks, but some were brandishing assault weapons and swastikas and Confederate flags. I actually don't understand what that has to do with protesting a stay-at-home order during a pandemic. But and some do say this is a form of domestic terrorism. What do you think about that?
Well, listen, as far as I'm concerned, none of that stuff is acceptable, Sonny. People should be wearing face masks when they're out, and they would be helping others by doing that. And if they're concerned about other people's health, they should be wearing them. There's never any excuse for swastikas being brandished in this country. And to me, that's reprehensible. So, you know, the folks who are out there doing that kind of stuff obviously have a different agenda than what they're saying they have. And I would be upset the same way Governor Whitmer is upset by that kind of thing. Those kind of folks and that kind of conduct is, one, bad for public health on the face mask side, and two, just does not belong in the fabric of American society to be brandishing swastikas in any form, given what that symbol represents in world history.
More than half the country says the government is doing a poor job handling the coronavirus. Yet up until now, very, very, very few Republicans in office have spoken out against the way this stable genius has handled this pandemic. Where are the Republicans? Won't this silence cost them in November?
Well, in terms of politically, I don't think anybody should be thinking about the politics of this, Joy. I lived through handling and leading a state through a significant disaster. And, you know, I just did not worry about the politics during those times. You have to make the decisions based upon the merits and your best judgment. And so if Republicans are trying to calculate the politics here, or Democrats are trying to calculate the politics here, quite frankly, they're both going to wind up being sadly mistaken. Because if they wind up being right, it'll only be because they were lucky, not because they knew anything. No one knows how the politics of this is going to play out. And quite frankly, no one should be worrying about how the politics of this plays out. There'll be plenty of time for a presidential campaign and Senate and House campaigns and governor's campaigns when we get to the fall. Right now, what we should be working on is coming together to be able to come up with a way to get our country back to work, to get people back to their lives, and to try to minimize the loss of life, either because of those people who are closed in and facing depression, or those who are confronting the virus. And that's what we should be focused on, and not the politics.
Excellent. Thank you, Christie. Come back anytime. You know it's fun.